Truly, this is not one of the moments that Arsenal fans will say they're happy because we seems to be going between 6 and 7, fluttering, going a topsy-turvy position and or rather situation. And this is creating a lot of upheaval for us as fans because you can't understand why we have the avalanche of personnel in depth and yet we're playing with a handbrake. And suddenly, out of the blues, Noni Madueke is injured. He's going to be out for 2 months, adding to the upsurge of injury list that we have in the team. Gabriel Jesus out, Kai Havertz out, Odegaard out. Who else again? Noni Madueke is out, Ben White out. It's such a bad time for us as Arsenal fans. But one of the things that is really disturbing is to realize that we've got a lot of players, quality players on our bench now, but we have a coach that seems to be stubborn and insisting on playing a particular pattern that isn't working out for us. Sometimes you just look at the situation and you feel that you just have to do something radical. From my point of view, I just want to say that if Arteta isn't giving us what we want as fans, if he isn't going to give us what we want as a football club, you just need to excuse us. We appreciate the fact that he has brought harmony, sense of camaraderie within the club base, the fan base, everyone is united together. But this idea of playing with the handbrake is something that has become very unfamiliar. I recall 3 seasons ago when we were going hit by hit with a lot of intensity. And somehow, following the second season, we reduced that. Third season, we reduced that because we didn't have players on the bench that can come and replace other players when they are injured, when they are not playing well. But coming, the entrance of Andre Beta, he changed all that. The paradigm at Arsenal changed. We look out for a player, we go for the player. We wanted Victor Gyökeres, we got him. We wanted Noni Madueke, we got him. We wanted Eze, we got him. We just wanted Hincapi, we got him. Wanted Christian Mosquera, even when his club said, look, we're going to up your salary, you just stay. He said, no, I'm going to Arsenal. So why is Arteta choosing to play with the handbrake? Because, truth be said, we ain't going to win anything with this handbrake approach. And my pain is our players are getting injured and we're not playing well. We're not playing with that fluidity, that fluency is not there. So when are we going to get out of this shadow way of playing? That we're playing our opponent, we're going to a match, our opponents are scared of us. And suddenly, after first 45 minutes, when they realize that we're not pulling our weights, they come attacking us. That was exactly what happened against Liverpool at Anfield. They were scared. We went to Anfield and dominated the first 45 minutes. And in the second half, Liverpool realized that we're not doing anything and they came out. The same thing happened against Atletico Bilbao. We were not doing what we were supposed to do. And Atletico Bilbao was almost going to score us until Gabriel Martinelli came in and scored that goal and Trossard scored 2 substitutes. Why can't we start with our best first 11 and go out there and do what is expected of us? Why is Arteta overthinking? Because aside from people, a lot of people within the fan base are saying he's too stubborn, he's too stubborn. I believe that he's overthinking. He's overdoing what he's supposed to do. It's so simple. He's not keeping things simple. And once you are overthinking and overplanning, the tendency is that you're going to make a lot of errors. And that is what we are facing now. Look at how many points that Liverpool are leading us now on the table. Those are our rivals. And we're not taking... Yes, we started with the difficult... Yet as much as we felt that our opening first 6 or 7 matches of the season were quite difficult ones. But when you meet these little things, these table teams, do we have the capacity to break them down? Because we're talking about last season that we're not able to break down teams because they're playing in low block. We don't have enough creative players. You have creative players now. You're still playing with a low block. You're playing with a handbrake, I beg your pardon. So when are we going to get out of this? When are we going to go to the Emirates? When are we going to go to opponent's ground and we'll go there and detect the pace and we'll win without being scared? We have the best defense, and yet you're subjecting these defenders into too many, attacks from the opponent when they're supposed to be relaxing. You had a winning team. You had a defender that played well for full 90 minutes against Liverpool at Anfield, and you chose to bench him for somebody that is just coming back from injury. Sometimes, I think one of the biggest things that is affecting us as a club is decision making. Our decision making is completely out of place and is not helping us out. Arteta needs to have a quick fit decision making, ability to think on the go and make the right changes immediately. Once something is not working out in the first 20 minutes, you realize that it's not working out, you make a change. And we need to also instruct our players to stop playing to the gallery. We must take every game as a final. That is the only way we can win trophies. You must take every game like it is the final that you are playing. Everybody must be serious. We must have, fortunately enough, we have leaders on the pitch, because most of the players we have on the pitch are the captains of their club sides. Zubimendi used to be a captain at the Real Sociedad. Zubimendi used to be a captain at the Real Sociedad. And Eberechize used to be a captain at Crystal Palace. What's his name? Declan Rice was the captain at West Ham. So we have a lot of leaders on the pitch. We need to translate that into the way we go about playing against opponents. And we should stop playing to the gallery. And the coach also has to take things seriously. We have to also unlock the potential of Victor Gyökeres. You see, he won the Best Strikers Award at the Ballon d'Or. So we need that consistency for him by unlocking his potentials. Now we need to play to adapt to the way he plays. Not that he should adapt the way the team plays. The team need to adapt to the way he plays. They should look out for him. That same way as he gave that pass to Martinelli. Victor Gyökeres should be located each time he's making those quick runs. Anyways, this is my perspective, my opinion, the way I feel. And I believe that we need to go back to the drawing board now and see how we're going to play without Noni Madueke. Because Noni Madueke gradually have become an epicenter of our team. But so now, we've lost that now. So we need to find out how to play without him. And we need to give more game time also to the likes of Max Dorman. At least let us manage Bukayo Saka. He can play for 70 minutes, then we'll bring in Max Dorman. Because we need to manage Bukayo Saka to be consistently available for the rest of the season. We cannot afford to lose Bukayo Saka again. So I want to use the opportunity here from Arsenal Fans Beat to say our well wishes to Noni Madueke and hope that you will return before the next 2 months. But we're truly going to miss you. You've become part of our hearts, part of our fan base. We love you, what you have been able to bring on board. And we hope that this period of nursing this injury, we just thank God that the ACL did not rupture any ligament. But we hope that the rest is going to work in our favor. That by the time you return, you're going to return as a stronger player. Until then, from me to you, it is come on, you gonna.